Hello beautiful humans, I'm Brynn, a teenager passionate about veganism and sustainability. Today I would like to talk about the non-aesthetic sustainability things because, social media really likes to put sustainability and most other things as like an aesthetic and it's all pretty all the time and it's just super cute. But in reality, sustainability has a lot of non-aesthetic and has an ugly side to it. Most of the sustainability practices that I have on the daily aren't pretty and I don't post them on Instagram because it's not pretty. But that's really not the whole thing. Usually sustainability isn't pretty and that's okay. And so I just kind of wanted to let you guys in and kind of share some of the practices that I have that aren't pretty, non-aesthetic. So let's get right into it. And also, just like in my last video, I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but I was like, next time I film, I'm gonna be 16, and I am. Yay! I have a car now, and don't come for me in the comments being like,
I thought you said you were sustainable. Why do you have a car? That's so unsustainable.
I live in Texas. I gotta drive. I have to drive to get around to places. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Also, sustainability isn't perfect. No one's perfect at sustainability. Even if they tell you they are, they're not. Nobody is.
For me, a car is necessary. That might not be necessary for you, and you can live without a car, and that's great. For me, I need to have one. So
Don't come for me in the comments saying that I'm like not sustainable because I have a car. Okay, so the first thing is for paper, and I am in school, so sometimes they require us to, have paper. Even though I'm technically doing online, they like make us do paper anyway and just like take a picture of it, whatever. So what I do when I have paper, here's some paper, a project that I did, well not project, but an assignment that I did earlier. So I basically have this like stack of paper that I just like bring from both houses, because if you don't know, I'm in a blended family, so I have two houses, and I think this is the time I left it at the other house. I'm smart like that. The one time I was going to talk about it, I left it. But what I do, I collect like all the paper. I have the giant stack of paper, and then I'm going to turn that into plantable paper. So I am planning on making a video on how to make your own paper out of old paper. It's a really cool process. I really need to make a new batch of paper so I can get rid of that giant stack, but I do have a giant stack of paper. So next, I keep a lot of like random boxes and bags that I might accumulate, and I save it for when I may need it. Like if I'm going to give someone a gift, I will kind of like recycle that box and use that box or bag to give them a gift. So in my closet, it's literally like chock full of a bunch of boxes and bags from any kind of deliveries, or if somebody gave me a gift and it was in a bag or a box, I'll keep it so then I can reuse it. But right now it just looks kind of gross because I have a lot that I haven't used yet. So I just have a lot of boxes and bags up there, and it is not cute, but I like to, don't want to go out and buy anything new. I can just do my thing. Obviously, the compost had to make it onto this list, so yes, the compost is one of these. When it's not fully composted yet, it's kind of gross, and it's like, I don't know, like for me, I'm kind of used to it, but for people who might think that that's really gross, it's definitely not pretty. So yeah, the compost had to make it onto the list of non-aesthetic things. Yeah, my compost isn't that pretty, but it's functional, so that's the whole point. Honestly, okay, so there's just like, this might not even be like sustainability, like, I don't know, but just something that I do, like I just don't know what else to do. So when I get things like birthday cards, especially, I never know what to do with them after that. Like, I always feel bad if I throw them away because I don't want them to be like, I know that this will never happen, but I just don't want somebody to have a thing where they're like,
do you still have that card? Like, that was a really cool card, and I really poured my heart and soul in writing in that card. I just can't remember exactly what I said. Do you still have that card? Wow. You didn't keep the card that I gave you 3 years ago? You're a horrible person. You don't even care about me.
And before you ask, yes, I'm in theater as a technician. And it'll never happen. And it'll never happen. But the fear inside of me. So I keep too many until I went through my memory box like last year, and I kept so much stuff. Like, I found things in there that I didn't even know why I put it in there. Like, where was the sentimental value? I forgot about it. Where was it? So I will keep things, not even because it's sentimental to me, because I feel bad if I don't keep it. I feel bad. It's not even sentimental to me. I could throw it away and be fine. I mean, actually, that's like one of my biggest things is like I can...
Like, the memory's there. It's in the noggin. It's in the noggin. I do not need the thing, but since my birthday just passed, I have like birthday cards from family members, and I don't know what to do with them. Like, and a lot of them do have glitter on them too. So it's like, what do I do? What do I do? And then like, I don't know. It's such a dilemma for me. I think like the only like ones that I actually am intent on keeping. There was like one reason why I was like, yes, and this is why I keep my cards. Is I was going through them and I found cards from my grandpa who had passed away from cancer, and so I have the cards that he gave me on his birthday. So I have that, but it's like,
they just are like all around my room probably because I find like really fun ways to hide them from myself, so I don't have to go through them. It's gonna get really bad. Whatever, it's fine. Right, my next thing is my menstrual cup. I'm just gonna say it. Periods are not aesthetic. I would love to see someone make having a period aesthetic. I would love to see it. But for me, that's not it. Especially right now. So I left like the bag that holds my menstrual cup at my dad's house. And so now I just like found this random bag and wrapped it in a paper towel. Because I don't have any small enough towels to wrap it up. So it's like in this bag right now because I'm not using it. But even when I do use it, it's not very cute. That whole week is not cute for me. So I give props to menstrual cup companies. They really, on their Instagrams, make it seem really cute. But in use, it's really not. It's not cute. So, yeah. My next non-aesthetic thing is my veganism. So veganism, you know, online looks very aesthetic. And it can be aesthetic, but for me personally, it's not. I'm not that much of a cook. I'm not really good at it. So I cannot even think about, when I'm cooking, I don't even think about making it look pretty. And honestly, I mess up a lot. With veganism, like for example, one time I was going out, we were ordering in, and they had a veggie burger, and we asked for no cheese, but when it came, it had cheese on it. And we were in Austin, which I don't live in Austin. It was just for like a weekend kind of thing. And I was like, well, don't really know what to do. So I just kind of ate the veggie burger with cheese on it. It had cheese on it, which technically isn't vegan, but it's like, what was I gonna do? So, and that's fine. I didn't freak out about it. If there's an accident or something like that happens, or like I'll eat something and then later figure out it wasn't vegan, it's like, dang, that sucks, but it's not that big of a deal for me. And that's kind of like, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal if it isn't. Yeah, so yeah. So a lot of non-aesthetic sustainability things is basically just using what you have at home instead of like going out and buying like the expensive aesthetic things that they basically sell you in order, and they're like, you have to have this if you're gonna be low waist, you have to. I've definitely bought into that before. Definitely have. I'm not even exempt from that. I've definitely bought into that, especially at the beginning. They get you in the beginning, and then the more you're in the sustainability, the longer you're in it, then you start realizing, I did not need that at all. I had something like that at home. Wasn't as pretty, but I had something like that. So a lot of that is completely okay. Sustainability isn't an aesthetic. It really isn't. They really try to make it be that, but it really isn't, because sustainability comes in all shapes and sizes and all kinds of ways and outlets. And sustainability is really intersectional. It intersects with so many other issues and movements, and it's just a complex web of things, and it's not an aesthetic, and a lot of things in it aren't aesthetic, especially when you're in the daily life and not just an Instagram post, because they really will tell you that that's what it's supposed to look like, but it doesn't, okay? I'm here to tell you it doesn't look like that. At least not for me. Maybe it is for everyone else. Maybe I'm just out of the loop. Am I just out of the loop? Is it supposed to be like that? Hope not, because it's definitely not working out that way for me. So yeah, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. You're doing great. It doesn't have to look pretty all the time, because it isn't pretty. Yeah, you're doing great being you. So thank you so much for watching this and getting this far in the video. If you got this far, maybe you should subscribe. It's okay, you don't have to. That would be nice. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!